We just got off the Anthem of the Seas, the Serenades and I, and we actually ported in Bayonne, New Jersey at the end of the cruise. So I decided to stay in town, take the train over to New York City, and host auditions. Today we are auditioning for Serenades. As we have mentioned several times, the Serenades is a roster of 6 young ladies that I love and cherish, but a lot of times they go on to do other things or they might take some time off. For that reason, we are actually holding auditions in order to replenish our roster so that we can keep working throughout this year, next, and beyond. Can you put like a reverb on beyond? Beyond. So that is the plan. We are really excited about holding these auditions, and we come to see what New York has to offer. Hey, hello. Doing well, how are you? Come to the invisible box. Yes, how are you doing today?
Good.
Awesome, where are you from? Switzerland, awesome. Yeah. Fortunately, I have some people helping me today. We have Melissa Van Pelt Johnson, who is one of our Serenades, and then we also have Javier Maya, who is one of our assistant choreographers.
Hello, Melissa Van Pelt here. I'm originally from Memphis, Tennessee, but I live in Queens now with my family. And I met Marcus about 3 years ago. We did Hairspray together. He was our seaweed and I was a dynamite, and we just hit it off and became friends. And 3 years ago, he asked me to be a serenade for him, and then I got pregnant.
So Mitria comes into the room and all I see are Afro puffs. I was like, okay, that's different, but we'll see what happens, right? So she goes over to the accompaniment, she does her thing in this amazing, fabulous yellow dress, and just kills it. I mean, just pees on stage. Just says, this is mine, this is my territory, I'm not playing games.
It's not very easy living alone.
You see, right when people walk in the room, you can tell the people who are on it. You can tell the people by the way they're dressed, by if they have their makeup done. You can tell the minute they walk in, this person is either gonna slay or this person is still figuring out how to audition.
Tanisha, I mean, you were giving me life! Oh my God, I love everything about her. I love her height, I love her body, I love her smile, I love her cheekbones, I love her makeup, I love her voice, I love the way she moves.
To be very young, she's very polished, and I just think she would handle herself well standing next to somebody with lots of experience, such as Alicia, who's been around. I think she could handle her own.
I need you here. I need you here to wipe away my tears, to kiss away my fears. Now,
the majority of people that when they think about Motown, they think of a black group, they think of a male singer or with female backgrounds or all female group or all male group. So it's interesting to like go into a different phase of auditions to where we're looking for more girls and they have to kind of abide by that rule even though we don't really want to. And then there's people like Erica that come into the room and tell you, forget about your rules because I'm perfect for this show. She just delivered a great vocal, a great performance. She can move well, and we just kept calling her back because we loved her so much. She's not the type of the show, but at the end of the day, if you're talented and you're fierce and you go into the room and you show the people what they can do, show them that they're missing out because they decided not to keep you. And that's what she did. Like, she was amazing.
Oh gosh, I love Erica. And I know she's not necessarily right for the part, but I'm still rooting for Erica.
Awesome, thank you so much. So good. All right, next. And I'm joking. I'm joking. I would have stayed there all day singing with these ladies. Like, there was a moment where I was just like going down the line and the girls were singing with me 2 by 2. And like that moment right there just made it worth it for me because it was like, this is what it's about. All of these beautiful, talented, like fierce women are like here and we're all having fun together. We're all creating music together. We're all creating harmony together. Like, it doesn't get better than that.
You know, it's one thing to go home and practice and have your song ready, but for somebody to teach you a song right there on the spot and for you to be able to sell it right there, that takes a special skill. So we were kind of able to see the people who could, you know, go with the flow and dive right in and take those chances and those risks. So that was very interesting to see.
My name is Javier, and I'm from Puerto Rico, although I've been living in New York City for about 15 years.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Today we're auditioning dancers for Marcus Terell The Serenades, which is a great new concept that we're working on, and we want to add more production value and also give the guests on board the cruise ships more of a feeling of an updated version of guest entertainers.
It is a technical combination. This is not a class, it's still an audition. We want to see your faces, your personality, and we're actually really happy that you're here. So just bring that personality factor.
I'm not a dancer, I'm a singer who moves well. So I asked Javi to come. He learned the dance combination that was choreographed by my friend Giovanni Wilkinson. Javi learned it and taught it to the dancers today. And these dancers came to slay.
We had incredible dancers come in. We just had a ball. I taught 3 combinations and the dancers were just working all through the day.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Sarah is my favorite. I said she's irreplaceable at some point. She comes from a very eclectic background. She has experience with aerial, with acrobatics, with dancing, with ballroom, with ballet. She's the type of dancer that can morph from one style to the next. Her freestyle, she did some of the stuff that blew my mind.
I like Christina. I wish she had beat her face. I wish she had put on some makeup and maybe let her hair out. She had her hair pulled slick back, no makeup on. And I think one of the things about Shira, even though she wasn't technically correct all the time, she looked fierce. She had on a full face of makeup, she had her hair curled up. So I think if some of the other girls could learn from that by actually going all out and putting the makeup on and showing up as if you're show ready, it actually really does make a difference.
Emma Kate, that body, that ponytail. Yes, you're gonna have to teach me that, girl, because that was everything. And that face is everything too, so yeah, let's work.
Here we go!
Jess Adams. See, I like Jess because she looks really innocent, like, hi, how you doing? And then it's like 5, 6, 7, 8, and she's just like, nope, nope, full Jill, and I'm going to serve.
Out of the guys, I would say James was my favorite. You know, some people get ahead, they get nervous, and they get too far ahead of the music. I felt like he was always on the music, he always looked composed, he always looked very confident in himself, and I really liked that.
Delaney was adorable. I'm sure she probably hates that people say that about her, but she is little, petite, and a firecracker for sure.
I love Kelsey. Strong, strong performer, strong technician, overall great artist, personality.
Kelsey, that face though. Like, she gives face on accident. You walk into the room and you just give face and don't even mean to, like, you are everything.
So much excitement, just full of energy, full of passion, and you can tell that this is just what she loves to do. She eats, sleeps, and dreams off this.
I feel so inspired today by the talent level. Everybody brought their A game. The ladies came prepared, like not just like they came with great outfits, makeup and hair, but also mentally. They were able to receive corrections and apply them in an instant. And I think that is the most inspiring part about it. And they definitely made it hard for us to choose.
So this is my first time being on this side of the table, and it has been outstanding, and it has been an incredible experience. So just know that you have made our decision really, really difficult today, and we did not expect the turnout to be as fierce as it is. So thank you to each and every one of you. Like, we are living behind this table and trying to remain professional at the same time without, like, yes, but like, what? I mean, that was okay, that was nice. There's something about talent, and there's something about coming together with other talented people and sharing that with each other that is really uplifting, and it's really a positive experience, and it's a really encouraging experience just to like carry on the torch with whatever it is that you're doing. Whether you want to be a music video dancer, whether you want to be on tour with this artist or that. Like, there's something about working with other people that have that same drive and have that same passion and have that same determination that really is just encouraging, and you can't help but be in a good mood. Like, you can't help it. It's awesome.